So, hi everyone! Today we are celebrating the first anniversary of the release of Teslagrad 2, and it is my pleasure to have with me Dioxymore to share this event.
Hello
And,
there.
and the plan for tonight is to go over the Any% speedrun and its history during this exciting year. So we'll tell you, the main route changes and so on, and the fun will be to do it live. So I'm going to do some runs. Dioxymore is going to do some runs. Hopefully, we can manage the technical aspects of the stream. Now we're getting there. I think we're learning slowly, but it's getting there. And of course, I'll put that on YouTube if you want to watch it later. So yeah, let's have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me go to the game. I think that should be a good idea.
Yeah, let's go. So to explain a little bit further, what we are going to do tonight is that we are going to show you guys the main routes that speedrunners have used for the Any% category throughout the year. We are going to cheat a little bit here and there because if we do a complete history, we'll be still there tomorrow. But we are going to show you the 4 main routes speedrunners have used this year. And so the next year, when we'll be all here together, we'll be able to continue the story and see if the routes have changed or not. Another little thing is that we are going to focus on Any% and only Any% for today, because it's the category that has been most used and most run for this year. So hopefully next year we'll also be able to take a look at Alienor% and 100%. But for tonight it will only be the Any% category.
Yeah, come join me in trending and 100%, please.
Yeah,
but
it's on my to-do list.
but maybe I just take this quick opportunity to advertise the fact that on my YouTube channel there is a playlist of speedrun tutorials for this game, for True Ending, and you can use it also for Any%, not for the world record route, but close. So check that out.
Yep, a little gift from Jadron to the community for this first anniversary. How generous you are.
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, let's go, I guess. Or
yep, let's go for the. No, you can go.
Okay.
And that will be the very first route.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
Should I skip the cutscene, or is it full casual?
No, skip the cutscene. We are still speedrunners, you know?
Okay.
So, as Jadron just mentioned, that very first route we're going to take a look at is just the casual route, because that's the very first route. The very first world record was done on this route, which is pretty much what you did the first time you played the game, just hopefully a little bit faster. So here we are going to see all the game, how the game is supposed to be played, but with a couple of tricks here and there, and most notably, here's a jab. Oh, too bad. So the first minutes of each run will always be the same, and what Jadron tried here is called a jab, and that will be a little bit our little running gag.
Yeah, I mean, I was not even close there, I think.
Yeah, it's possible to skip or to jump and skip all the way to the little cliff. That's really cool looking, but it's really, really hard to do. So if we can see it one time tonight, it will already be really, really great. But yeah, it's really difficult. So Galvan just eradicated some Vikings here, and it is time to have our first encounter with Huldr. Huldr, which is the main protagonist, at least at the beginning of the game. It's like your main protagonist because she tries. Antagonist, yeah, exactly. Sorry. She tries to get you during that little chase section, but obviously for Jadron, who's a seasoned speedrunner, Huldr is absolutely no match. And we get our second item here, the cape. So Jadron will get a lot of items in during this run. He already gets the blink boots at the very, very beginning, and now the blue cape. And during that route, he will also get the water blink, the power slide, Mjolnir, and the axe before getting to the final boss. So that's basically the roadmap of this run. And we're going to escape the well, and I will get your... sorry, Jadron here will try to do a big jump. So it's not exactly casual. We'll still incorporate some speedrun technique, of course. And this bounce on the little mushroom-shaped cliff is some manipulation of slide jumping with magnetism, which can do some really crazy stuff like that bounce. Here, Jadron will try to skip the little cutscene, and instead of showing the map, Jadron just quit the game and reloaded to skip the cutscene. And I just want to bring your attention on the fact that here we are going to the mountain. And that will be a little, again, a little running gag. Where do we go from here? And during that first run, it will be on the mountain. So let's go to Huldr. So here our first goal, is just to get to Huldr, so that little black creature you've seen at the very beginning. Our first antagonist, as I said. And we want to get the first item, which is the water blink. Water blink, which, despite its name, also allow you to get to blink into wires, as we will see right after. So,
should I go for
beautiful...
the group bounce or just later?
Yeah. Just do it. Well, this is still a speed run, so you are allowed to do pretty much everything.
But
so
I'm just not sure about as much, how much. Sorry, I almost got that. How much I can?
And oh, that was so close.
Yeah, and a stupid.
No problem. It's mostly chill runs, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, these little eggs, when they explode, they can throw you into the air, and with proper spacing, you can use that to do some little skips. So this first skip with the group bounce is really difficult. Hopefully we will see a second one right here, so don't awake the eggs here. Perfect. I might be a little bit delayed, so I apologize about that.
Maybe sometimes you will hear me before saying something like
no problem. And so magnificent group bounce to skip that little cliff here and go very fast. And now we are against Huldr. We just throw the blue cube into her face 3 times. Well, actually 6 times. 3 to make her fall, and 3 then once she's on the ground. That's the 3rd time, and we good. And we will get the first item, as I mentioned, the water blink. Intentional death here. We're still not sure to this day if it's faster or not, but yeah. We can now blink into water, and we can go very fast into water and also blink into wires. So that was an example of water blink, and we will have an example of wire blink right here.
No. Well, yeah, incoming, I guess.
Well, you just did it in the cave, so...
I did? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I was so focused on the fact that I want to avoid the first ones that actually I didn't think of the second one.
And now we are back. If you remember that huge jump into the well that Jadron did, and then he went to the left to go into the mountain where he did the cutscene skip. Now we are on the right of that part. So we briefly went back to that little village hub. And now we are, the goal is to traverse the Viking Tower. So second Galvan cutscene, and we will go into the Viking Tower and beat the second boss of this run, which is the Moose.
Yeah, I need. Please remind me when I'm at the bridge, not to skip the Moose.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Just in case
Yeah. So yeah, spoilers.
Yes, sorry.
At some point in the routes, we might be able to skip some of that part.
Smooth.
So here, again, he used a wire blink. And also, just as a little bit of foreshadowing, try to note every time Jadron uses wire blink and water blink. That will be very important later. So again, some movement, smooth movement through the Viking Tower here. Our goal is to reach the top of the Viking Tower because there is an exit up there. So, oh, too bad. Yeah, that part can be a little bit tricky. Basically, sometimes you can slide and have enough speed, sometimes you cannot. So it's way trickier than it looks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got the cycle barely. Oh my god, this cycle can be really trolly sometimes. So yeah, really good thing to have it there. Oh, too bad.
Yeah, I tried.
And now we reach the top of the tower. And at the end of that little bridge, Jadron will totally go to the moose.
I will.
Wink, wink.
I will.
So here the Vikings are going to destroy the bridge, but actually as speedrunners, we don't even wait for that. We directly go at the bottom, cancelling the bridge before it is even destroyed. And now we are at the moose, which is casually one of the worst boss in the game. I don't know about you, but casually I had a lot of troubles with it.
To be fair, now it's a little bit hard to remember exactly how it went, but I think most of the bosses in the game actually were not easy, except maybe Fafnir.
Yeah, Fafnir is really easy, but well, really easy, not that much, but during moves, you really have to pay attention to tons of stuff. Where is the moose? Where are the two draugrs? Is it attacking or not? And it can be really difficult. But obviously now we are speedrunners. We know how to beat moose. And as
okay, I was a bit scared there.
Yeah, it's been. Remember that this casual route. It's been a very long time since we've done it, so there will be some struggles here and there, and that's perfectly fine. We are not trying to do world records here, but just showcase the game. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was also very scared here for
you. it was kind of close.
Yeah. So the moves as speedrunners is kind of an auto-scroller. And now we just got the power slide, and the use of the power slide is that, oh, too bad. Let's try to do that again. So yeah, with the power slide, Lumina will automatically accelerate when she's sliding, which is something she didn't do before. Again, a little wire blink here. And so power slide is really useful when you want to go quickly. Basically, when it will be from now on the main movement option. Oh, too bad here.
Yeah, this one is bullshit. I don't know why it didn't work.
Yeah, there is no ledge here, and sometimes...
And now I need also to remember to go left, I think.
Yep. So now the next part Jadron is going to go is the forge.
My god, I don't know how to do it anymore.
So the forge is that place where there are a lot of lava and fire everywhere. And it is basically your how to say that, your playground for power slide, because every moment here make use of the speed of the power slide. Like here you see, oh my god, is he gonna go? No, it's okay. Oh, too bad. Yeah, you didn't have your blink cooldown, I think.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I jumped before it, so it was not good.
Yeah, just hold the slide and enjoy the ride. So yeah, as you can see, it's really like your playground. Yeah, the timing is a little bit janky. So yeah, this is basically the power slide tutorial. And after that part, there will be a very, very important part that I will ask you to remember. There will be that little cutscene with the teleporter and Galvan. And Galvan will come to destroy the teleporter to prevent Lumina to go home, basically. Which will reveal Galvan as the main antagonist of the game, actually. So that's here. And after that little cutscene, you can escape early and activate that wire. Keep that wire in mind for the next, for the rest of the evening, please. So now we are going to the dyspepsia, which is also called the sewers, which is the Fafnir area. So with water blink, you can just blink outside of water like this and keep a lot of momentum. And with power slide, you can just run through this area, but you really need to be careful of the acid drops, which are absolutely janky. The hitbox on that, oh my god, it's so awful. And I'm so glad Jadron just got here without dying.
You want to say something here, or?
Yeah, so now Jadron will break the 3 rocks. Keep also these 3 rocks in mind. But yeah, Jadron will break these 3 rocks to free Fafnir. And now we have, 2 minutes auto-scroller, which is a real auto-scroller of Fafnir, which is the 3rd boss fight of the run. So yeah, just sit back and just enjoy Fafnir.
Hopefully I won't die. This would be...
This will be absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I would be ashamed for 7 generations, I think.
Yeah. Next year, we will remember that moment where Jadron lost to Fafnir during the anniversary stream. That will be a shame. But yeah, Fafnir, it's basically really a auto-scroller, sorry. It's always the same attacks at the same timing. You have to wait the same amount of time. There is absolutely no way to speed up that fight. So yeah. And for the longest time, it has been a pain, just a pain. But the cool thing is, it was also a little break, during the run. You're like, okay, I have a little break, a little 2-minute break.
Where am I? Why am I not?
What?
Why am I out of bounds all of a sudden? I was not looking.
No way! We tried that for so many times!
What happened?
What the hell? Can someone clip that?
I just let it kill me, but... Come on, I was looking away. I was looking at the stream on the other computer. I have no idea what happened. I was not looking.
Okay, so...
I mean, we said in 1 year we will remember.
Okay, so the funniest thing is that a long time ago somebody come up on Discord, on our speedrunning Discord, and was like, guys, somehow I managed to clip under Fafnir, and for months and months we've tried to reproduce that because we didn't have any video or anything. But we're like, okay, apparently it's possible to clip under Fafnir during the fight, but nobody ever managed to reproduce that.
But remember, I have a cursed computer. Maybe it's...
Yeah, maybe, but what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, are you a real speedrunner of the game if you never died to the moose and to Fafnir in a run?
I mean, yeah, that's a mandatory step if you want to speedrun. But oh my god, the legendary Fafnir clip live during the anniversary event. That was honestly, if we wanted to script that, we just wouldn't. I mean, that was absolutely not scripted. And oh my god, what the hell? How did you do that?
I don't know. I was looking away. I think I was not even holding any inputs. But did you see here? There was a small weird movement as well. I don't know. Maybe the game. Maybe we've broken the game too much.
But sometimes, yeah, what I think I understand from sometimes from that is that if you are not moving on Fafnir, sometimes the game just badly interpolates your movement and you are teleported. So maybe, yeah, you were teleported through Fafnir because the game just, I don't know, did this thing. But yeah, I have no clue. I really need to see that again after the stream.
By the way, world record is dead already.
Oh no! Yeah, we are after 17 minutes and 24 seconds, so it won't be a world record, guys.
Yeah, but what was the first world record?
The first world record with that route, and I think it's the only run with that route, was 43 minutes and something. Let me check that really quick while you take Mjolnir, which is the stomp ability.
Maybe we can try to beat that, hopefully.
Yeah, so if you go to the world record history, I noted that somewhere and then I completely scrapped my...
Maybe I should just power slide normally here, I don't know.
So yeah, oh no, it's 37 minutes and 38 seconds by Emilin, which was the very first world record. So yeah, let's try to do better. But yeah, I think it was this route, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. I had some notes for... I did some notes, but then I kind of lost them. So unfortunately, I don't have my all the videos I got. So anyway, so now that Jadron got Mjolnir, he can break through rocks, can break through wood, and most importantly, he can have some little boosts here and there on the slope. So if you Mjolnir on a slope, you can kind of keep the Mjolnir momentum while still continue to slide on the slope, which is really, really useful if you want to get a lot of speed quickly. So that will be used... Too bad, yeah. That will be used here and there throughout all the runs. And now we'll go to the invasion. So the invasion is that little cutscene where Halfdan and its Vikings will try to invade Galvan's tower in order to boot Galvan out of the Viking lands. And after the invasion, there will be another wire. If you remember, I asked you to remember one wire after the teleporter cutscene. Well, free again a little bit of memory because I also want you to remember the wire that comes after the invasion. So this is the invasion cutscene. At the moment Galvan starts to attack, you can go through Halfdan and continue the game and reach the mountain through that wire. That keep that in mind. And that wire is actually really particular because it's a scripted wire. You cannot escape from the wire. You are forced to reach that bottom part of the mountain, well, that part of the mountain, which is actually the top part of the mountain, right above where we...
show the map quickly.
Yeah, so it's the top part, exactly, thank you. The top part of the mountain, right above where we attacked Fafnir, where the Fafnir boss fight was.
Fafnir?
Not Fafnir,
Huldr,
sorry,
right?
Huldr.
yeah. So this was Huldr here, and this is where we are now.
So yeah, also keep that in mind. That's a little bit of foreshadowing here, but we really want you guys to have a mental map of where we are right now. So I always get killed by that guard every time I go here.
I mean, there are Vikings
Guards are
in
really
this game.
sneaky. Yeah, there are actually Vikings in this game, we would have known. And so now, Jadron, the goal here is to go to the... oh, too bad.
I put the cloak, I don't know.
Yeah, you were really, really too fast, and even the magnetism of the red magnet was not enough.
Damn it. I'm too fast.
Yeah, trying to do the cool strats.
Yeah, I'm also so used to having double jump here that.
Oh yeah, right. Hello, Level. No, we're just getting started. And just to explain really quickly, for the anniversary of Teslagrad 2, we are going to do 4 runs, which will be the 4 different routes speedrunners have done throughout this year. So yeah, it's just some kind of speedrun evolution of Teslagrad 2 for this first year of speedrunning Teslagrad 2. So, and yeah, this is the...
You missed me dying on Fafnir indeed.
Yeah, some stuff happened. But yeah, this is the very first run, which is a casual run. So this is pretty much how the devs intended the game to be played.
And that's why I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is something we did speedrunners didn't do for a long time, so yeah. And oh no, Huldr just got captured by the Vikings. And so to free her, we'll go onto the airship. That says no Fafnir. Yeah, but for the moment there is Fafnir. And welcome to the Viking airship. So what is really interesting with the Viking airship is that it's some sort of really off-the-map place.
I can
like
show that.
Basically, well, we are not anywhere on the map, and the map is all glitched like that. Technically, it is in the top left corner of the map, and it will be we'll be able to show it after the airship. But yeah, we are basically teleported to a far away location on the map that is usually not reachable. So from here we cannot go back to the main map or whatsoever. In the airship there is this really unique mechanic of the flaming barrels. So if you slide or stomp, if you power slide or stomp on these barrels, they take fire and then they explode. And you can also throw the oil barrels on the fire barrels and they will also explode. Again, remember that a little spoiler alert, but it's been approximately like 1 year since I didn't see the airship in a run. So basically, yeah, we won't see the airship a lot more. So enjoy our stay here in the Viking airship, because you won't see it anymore during the evening. So for the moment, we are on our little journey to save Huldr, and we are approximately near the middle here of the airship. An unfortunate little death.
Yeah, actually I was like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, you can quickly light them up with a slide and blink, but that's risky. Yeah. So again, during that time where we did the airship, a couple of strats were found. So by Mjolniring at some point and stuff like that, it is possible to go a little bit faster here and there. But yeah, as I said, the airship meta was really not developed a lot. Maybe if we create some more categories, we'll see a return of the airship.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe.
But yeah, maybe. Nah, let's not spoil it. But actually, for this anniversary, I also I planned because we went through a lot of iteration of what we were going to do during this anniversary stream, and one of the ideas I wanted to incorporate was to also have a little look at all the little secrets of Teslagrad 2, which one we did resolve and which one we did not resolve to this day, and we still don't know what to do with them. Unfortunately, due to some technical problems on my side, we come up with that speedrun history. But yeah, maybe if we have some time, we'll be able to talk about some little stuff like that. We'll see. While we are nearly into the end of the airship.
Yeah, it's terrible to have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I feel like I'm being so slow.
It's normal, it's normal. So here you go. To the right, you will have some fire here, but I'm I'm sorry. I tried to GPS you, but I'm so late. I have a little delay. On the left here, there is a strat with Mjolnir Blink to skip that no oil thing, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm playing casually.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying my trip in the airship.
Yeah, after all, this is the casual run, this casual speed run.
I mean,
and
isn't
this
it
will
a lovely
be.
Place?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I especially love the background when you fall at the bottom. You have the background with the oily. How to say that? The oily sea.
Yeah.
That is absolutely beautiful.
And you can see the Tesla Tower and the sword walk and so on.
And now this is the last. I'd say that the last rush to Huldr. Just remember that the trigger to Huldr is really on her hair. So yeah, perfect. Here you can go too high if you go too fast. As a speedrunner, you can go too high, go above Huldr, and not trigger the ending, just die, which is absolutely unfortunate. And now that will be the fourth boss fight, which is against Halfdan. And again, enjoy this boss fight, because you might or might not see it a lot throughout the runs of today.
And Huldr. I was trying to. I'm sorry, this is a very bad pun.
Yeah, this name is already hard to pronounce. Yeah. So if you add some letters,
yeah.
And now the Halfdan boss fight, which is kind of a shame we don't see it a lot, because this might be my favorite music in the game.
But I think casually I struggled that too much to understand what we were supposed to do here.
Yeah, I even remember casually I kind of did some speedrun strat, because I stomped on it multiple times and it kind of canceled the attacks. I don't know. I managed to stomp it 3 times if I remember correctly, and it just stood there. So yeah. Oh, too bad. The last hit. And congrats! Halfdan is now dead. And we'll get the last item of the run, which is the axe, which allows you to, well, first throw an axe, which is really, really stylish on its own. But the axe also acts as a magnet, as a blue magnet, which means that you can use it as such. So it's basically a portable magnet, and speedrunners basically learn really quickly to abuse that. So for the moment, we'll do still the casual run.
Okay, so where am I going to go in the tower?
Well, I guess
casual route then.
Yeah, let's do the full casual route,
okay.
Just to remember everybody what the big difference between this first casual route and then every subsequent route.
Sure. Oh, we can see if you could spot on the map.
Yeah. That little stump on the top left was the airship.
Let me show it again.
Yep, that's where we were. So it doesn't really look like it, but that's the airship. And using some completely intended mechanics of the game, it's actually possible to reach the airship from the mountain and go back there. But yeah, there is no real use for it because it's really, really slow. And so now that we have the axe, we can also open these metallic doors and proceed through Galvan Tower, which, again, a little bit of foreshadowing, we won't be able to see a lot tonight.
So that means Richard, right? I think.
You can skip Richard.
I can skip Richard?
If you want, you can.
Oh yeah,
if you
I can.
Want to...
Should I? Let's have a small Richard walk.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Richard is like a very important character in the Teslagrad universe because it's also present in Teslagrad 1. And the first time I saw that there is a Richard room in Teslagrad 2 also, I just lost my mind, and I find it really cool that Richard was also in Teslagrad 2. And I mean, it's so because yeah, just to explain, in Teslagrad 1, Richard is the only room where speedrunners have to wait because we absolutely cannot skip it. We do all. Oops, too bad.
Oops.
In Teslagrad 1, we do a lot of crazy skips, but we never could skip Richard, and that was some running gag in the community. And yeah, the fact that in Teslagrad 2 there were also a Richard thing, you know, it's the developers acknowledging Richard was really, really cool for us. So yeah. And now the red flower allow you to nearly reach the top of the Tesla Tower, of the Galvan Tower, sorry, which is actually the Tesla Tower. But yeah. Ooh, that was close. But
no, easy.
Jadron is a speedrunner, a really skillful runner. So yeah. And now the last
100%, so I know a little bit this room.
And now we get back the photograph we actually lost at the very beginning of the run. And yeah, this room is really hard to go fast because the cycles always reset. You go for the... Oh my god, oh no, okay.
I don't know. I was wondering, like, is there something to do here? I guess there is, but...
You can technically do it, but it's really, really hard. So you can
technically... To jump here, I guess? Or was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a try, just for fun.
Yeah, you could basically jump and blink and land on that little thing to skip the rotating stuff and having to change the rotation, but
yeah,
you have to. I think it's Mjolnir, cancel, blink right on the slope, and then you have to. But it's really, really hard. So yeah.
I just gave it a try, but I won't try again. There's already too many things that we have tried to set up and that are hard.
Yeah. And as we said, we are really not as speedrunners. We are really not used to do these rooms. So yeah. In general, that will be a common theme throughout the evening. What we will show you is either completely deprecated and forgotten, or really, really hard because it's the latest, craziest Tesla technology. So don't expect some clean and really clear run today. That's absolutely not the goal.
Me? Oh.
I also don't believe in me, so yeah.
That's right. Well, I feel like we're not going to beat the first world record.
Unfortunately not, but really, really close. So that's actually a good demonstration of the first route and the first record. And so now, yeah, we are against Galvan. We have to throw the axe a couple of times and avoid the attacks, which is actually a really stylish boss fight. I really love that boss fight. That's really cool because we cannot skip it. And the
So
axe
far.
is... Yeah, so far, but I mean, it's a trigger to the ending cutscene, so I don't think we'll be able to skip it, but yeah.
I mean, we didn't expect me to die in Fafnir, so...
Yeah. Maybe you'll find some crazy skip throughout the evening. You'll revolutionize the speedrun live. And so yeah, we needed the axe to beat him, and now we need to stomp him, and that will be the end of the first run. And I completely forgot. I'm sorry, and 37:57 is actually not a bad time. Congrats.
Thanks.
So I just want to add 3 little things before we continue. The first thing is that I completely forgot, but if you remember, there is a third wire I want you to remember. Right when Jadron gets the axe, he took a wire to come back to the Tesla tower. And that's where we were wondering which route we wanted to go for this run. And yeah, so that was during a wire, and I want you to kind of take a mental note of that wire also. Second thing, while we can see Lumina coming back home finally, is that to kill Galvan, which is obviously a mandatory boss because we need it, we need to kill him to trigger that cutscene. We needed both the axe and Mjolnir. So in that little list, mental note of things to remember, just remember that axe and Mjolnir are required. And now we are going to showcase a lot of major improvements all at once. And we are going to show the first major route that is kind of still used in a way
I
for
think it's a good way
beginners.
to start. Yeah, it's a good way to start, and you can get like 20 minutes something times with it. I think we should just let the credits play for this one.
Yeah. For this first one, let's play the credits and thank all the amazing people at Rain Games, all these people that created such a wonderful game. So thank you a lot. And here it is. Hey, that's Level. He's in the chat right now. Hello, Level. So yeah, your Level. So all the beautiful music you heard is made by Level. So yeah, thank you everybody for this game. And actually, let's take a little moment to tell that Rain Games actually started a Kickstarter yesterday for the first anniversary of Teslagrad 2. There are a lot of little goodies you can buy on the Kickstarter. T-shirts, bottles with the Teslagrad 2 logo on it, little figurines of Lumina, Halfdan, Huldr, a lot of little things like that. And there are some goals to that Kickstarter. And the biggest goal of the Kickstarter is actually a DLC for Teslagrad 2. So if you want a little figurine of Lumina on your desk, or just a t-shirt, or just if you want to support the developers, let me remind you that it's a little indie company of Norway, so it's not a AAA company. So yeah, if you want to support their work and if you enjoyed Teslagrad 2, just give this Kickstarter a couple of bucks, and it will help us get maybe a DLC for the game, which would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I would love that. So you can see it here on the top right of the screen when you're in game. It is there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Damn.
Yeah, I just noticed it yesterday because we were discussing it. But yeah, a lot of hype for this. So just
Yeah,
give me a small second because I am actually tying my hair. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, don't hesitate to give that Kickstarter a try. The goal for the DLC is really high. I really don't know if we'll be able to get it or not. But yeah, can you imagine a DLC for Teslagrad 2? They also revealed that the DLC was going to be about the Noken, which is a boss fight they had to scrap during the development because they didn't have time to implement it. But you can actually see the Noken in game in the background, and that was on my list of little things to showcase the little secrets of Teslagrad 2.
Yeah, I think you can see it on the clip from yesterday with the weird
Yeah, you
bolt
can
on
actually
the bridge. So maybe it was because of the Noken.
Oh, maybe it was some kind of foreshadowing to the DLC.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's believe it.
Yeah, but yeah, I would really love a DLC.
Yeah, that would be so great.
And now, are you ready for our second run?
I am. So
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I let you do the countdown, and I will introduce the second run. Oh, you already started.
Yeah.
My bad. So this second run will be a mashup of a lot of strats that we found throughout the year. So it's not really historically accurate, but yeah, it's really the route we advise all the new runners to follow.
Yeah.
So the start.
I think, but we'll get back to it later. I think, but there's a small thing that you can also implement as a new runner already.
Yeah. Oh, the jab. Oh, too bad. So, yes, the jab. You go through that from that rock, Jadron just land on, and you can skip the vine. So yeah. For the moment, jab has not been really.
Yeah, I mean, I even haven't had a good boost like that is more or less usual.
Yeah, but remember the jab is really hard to do. So if we see it just once today, it will already be a really good.
Oh yeah, we would be so hyped.
Yeah. So this run will start pretty much like the previous one. It will be the same pretty much until to Huldr approximately, and then things will start to be crazy. And we will showcase some cool movement and some cool glitches we found throughout the year.
Huldr, isn't it the forge when it starts to change?
Yeah. It's actually the forge, yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if I was missing something that I should do.
No. Yeah, Yeah. No, it's okay. It's the forge. My bad. So yeah, it's all as you said. So yeah, I now understand. Yeah, it's not all the route we advise new runners to do, but we have a wonderful tutorial on the route. Oh, now you showcase the other.
I want to show that if I can manage it. It's been a while, but.
So, if you remember, I think you have to hold jump or something like that. Yeah. It's weird.
Luster, who's in the chat right now, is very good at this.
So if you remember, on the first run, Magic Jadron did a weird bounce on the mushroom-shaped thing.
Finally.
Oh yeah. But that's also a safer. Okay, it doesn't look like a safer, but trust me, it's a safer way to do it. less technical. So yeah, that's the first version that we advise people to do. So we're back at the Galvan cutscene, where he gives us the map. As usual, we do the save and quit to skip the rest of the cutscene because it's 1 second faster to do it that way. And we are speedrunners, so that's 1 free second. And we are back at the bottom of the mountain.
Nice boost.
Nice. Oh, yeah. That was a really.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't get the whole thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's possible to do all the mountain really smoothly, and when this happens, it's really cool. Probably one of the cooler movement in the game. Like you go through 3 rooms like in the breeze, and that's so cool. But yeah, that was already really nice. So here, as usual, we use the eggs to bounce first downwards a little bit in the water, and then we'll be able to have another shot of the egg bounce. So hello, Huldr. I always struggle to pronounce that.
It was close.
Too bad. Yeah, that was a really good bounce.
Yeah, and I tried to blink, but it was maybe a little bit late.
Yeah, and maybe the bounce was just a little bit too much on the vertical side, you know.
Exactly. Did I get the hair previously? Maybe we can get some. Well, maybe not.
You grabbed the hair of Huldr previously also, yeah. And again, second boss fight against Huldr. So now you guys know the drill. We throw the cube, and for the moment it's not that different. In fact, it's absolutely not different compared to the previous route. But don't worry, that will change really quickly. So again, intentional death here, and we grab the water blink.
And sometimes you don't get the death actually. You kind of blink through the eggs and. Oops. Scroll!
Yeah, scroll! Just 80 remaining. Yeah, that's something I didn't mention, but the scrolls are completely optional for the game. So yeah, you can finish the game with 0 scroll and still trigger the ending cutscene. It's also optional for the true ending, because you can get another cutscene if you do what you must do. Don't know at what point we can spoil the game right here, but there is a true ending, but you can also get the true ending without the scrolls. So the scrolls are really just collectible that are completely optional, but we still get them during 100% of the game. So
and they're really good for the lore to explain to you.
Yeah, they are here.
That's one of the reasons why I like these games, that they can tell you a story with very beautiful artistic direction and sound without saying a word. Yeah,
that's already something that was amazing in Teslagrad 1, when you see the depth of the story compared to just what you see. But in Teslagrad 2, they really power charge that aspect, and the story that is told here is absolutely amazing and mind-blowing. And chances are you probably didn't understand it just doing your casual playthrough. And yeah,
and I would encourage people to actually go in the game and try to find out what's going on.
Yeah, and Bursenberger also did a very good video about the lore of Teslagrad 2. If you really want to have, if you don't want to like, I don't know, translate old Norwegian runes into Norwegian into English, for example, or into your own languages. If you don't want to do that, well, maybe you can also give Bruson's video a try. But that's the kind of stuff you have to do if you really want to go deep into the lore. But yeah, the scrolls, the Galvan diary. So you can still go to the moose, just as a quick reminder.
Yeah, thanks.
So here we will back to the run just quickly. We still get to the moose. So if you remember our good friend the moose, little wire blink here to help us.
Yeah. I tried to get the wire first try, but I missed.
It happens. It happens.
Well, since we're on the moose, I also want to point viewers to your video about it, because that's how I learned how to do it, and I think it's very well explained.
Thank you. Yeah, I did some kind of tutorial about the moose and what you can do to not slow down, because as we said, Fafnir is a true auto-scroller, because whatever you do, the boss fight will take always the same time, unless you somehow clip out of bounds and have to retry, but let's put that on the side for the moment. The moose is kind of a semi-auto-scroller, because you can still manipulate the pace of the fight. For example, if you are far from the moose will just walk towards you. But at a certain distance, the moose will start running. So you basically want the moose to run where you want it to be. For example, right here for the final hit, Jadron made the moose run towards him. And so he, on purpose, went near the moose to trigger that run. And so there are a lot of little micro optimizations like that that you can do to avoid losing some time, but you cannot drastically reduce the time of the run. And now we are going to get to the forge. And if you remember previously, Jadron went to the left and went to the forge after that section. And now we'll do the first big skip of the game, which is the forge skip. So it's a really difficult trick to do, and it involves basically abuse the sliding system to be able to basically slide on the wall like this, and then with the save and quit, we skip all the forge and the teleporter cutscene, and we are right where if you remember the first wire, I asked you to remember that for this moment, because we are here at the top of the first wire after the teleporter. So we directly skipped from the forge, from the beginning of the forge to that wire. And hello, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
We are doing a quick trip down memory lane, and we are showing all the routes the speedrunner found throughout this first year of Teslagrad 2. And by the way, Kim is a name you will hear very, very soon, actually. So keep that little lad in the chat in mind also, because we'll talk about him. And so now we continue our way through the dyspepsia, through the sewers, and we will fight Fafnir for the second time.
And hopefully not die this time.
Hopefully. There were things to note. Yeah, sorry. I promise that will be... that's nearly the end of things to note, but yeah. So we break the 3 little rocks here, and it triggers the beginning of Fafnir boss fight. So yeah, that's the very first skip we did. So that's the fourth skip. It's not exactly the first skip we found, So that's where we cheat a little bit on the storyline. But we really didn't want to do a whole other run just to showcase the fourth skip. But yeah, that's the first major skip we will see in that run, but not the first skip we found. And then after Fafnir we get Mjolnir, and we will be able to quickly see a use for Mjolnir which we didn't really show yet, which is called a corner boost. So I will just get that Fafnir time to explain just a little bit of foreshadowing the corner boost. So we've discovered a couple of months after the game started, after the game released, that if you Mjolnir into a slope, it gives you a boost. So that's something we already said. But we discovered that corners in these games are generally composed of several little slopes. And so if you Mjolnir into a corner, you will be able to get a slope boost out of a corner. And it means that every time there is a corner, we can get a big boost. And that will also be combined with a second use of Mjolnir, which is called a blink cancel Mjolnir. So when you Mjolnir, Lumina goes into this, how to say that, this animation where she takes a little bit of height while turning on herself. We'll just see here, right here. So Lumina will turn on herself and get a little bit of height. And that animation, you can skip it, you can cancel it with a blink.
I can try that again.
Yeah. So here, Lumina get a little bit of time, and we cancel the Mjolnir with a blink. So we don't stomp, but we blink. And it allows us to keep the horizontal momentum of Lumina while still getting a little bit of height. And these two things together will be combined to do some crazy stuff. So do you remember that second wire I asked you to remember? So we had the wire after the teleporter, which we just skipped, and then there is a wire after the invasion. So you have this cutscene with the invasion, so Halfdan invading the tower and trying to get it back from Galvan. And there was a second wire I asked you to remember. Well, the reason why, you'll see in a couple of minutes why I asked you to remember, but yeah, keep that in mind. So now we are still getting through the Voltwalker march. Here, nice little, that's also another use of the Mjolnir cancel blink. So here, to grab the ledge at the end of the Voltwalker little thing, we had to Mjolnir cancel just to get a little bit of height and grab the ledge. So that's something as speedrunners we use a lot. The fact that you can use Mjolnir as a safety measure when you move throughout the game is used a lot. So here we are back before the invasion. So the invasion is a couple of floors above us, but now, yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, somewhere here.
And yeah, it's somewhere above us. But instead, we're going to use a corner boost and a series of frame perfect Mjolnir cancel to skip that second wire. So I will keep quiet because this is really, really hard to do properly. So I will keep quiet and let Jadron focus on this one.
I think you can still explain what's happening. That will be fine.
Okay, so here, Jadron is trying to get a corner boost out of the corner at the top of the ladder. And once he gets that, he will get a lot of horizontal momentum, and he will do a lot of stomp cancel blink, so Mjolnir cancel blink, at a really precise timing because he has to do it right when the blink cooldown ends. So as you can see, it's really difficult just to have the first boost. And so the blink has a 1 second cooldown. So it means that every kind of 1 second, Jadron will do a Mjolnir and a blink frame perfect. So here we go. Oh, too bad. So here what happened is that he blinked, he did the frame perfect stomp cancel blink too early. And so it was like at 0.9 seconds. And so he didn't have the blink cooldown. And so instead of a stomp cancel blink, he just stomped. Oh, that's not a lot of speed, but let's try to do it like this. So, as you can see, you can hear the stomp activating the little, but then it is immediately cancelled by a blink. And if he managed to do it quite perfectly, he'll be able to reach the top of the mountain. So that's, oh, too bad. Nah. Can you? No, too bad.
I messed up.
That's okay. As I said, it's really, really difficult to do, so that's perfectly fine to do it, to give it a couple of tries. But that wire you've seen is actually the wire, that's second wire I asked you to remember. And the little Jadron will have to do a little maneuver here because remember, we'll still have wire blink. But we don't really want to blink into that wire because we don't want to go inside the mountain. So Jadron will need to do a little maneuver to avoid getting the wire.
Yeah, I think I don't have enough speed to get to the wire anyway.
Oh, okay, so you can just get the wire and do the storm cancel blink to avoid falling, maybe, as you want. Oh well, you are.
I was too low.
Already here. So best case scenario with that strat is that you reach that part of the mountain, but here Jadron just did a little backup strat, so that's perfectly fine. He got it first try. Yeah. This man is a legend.
Should I show the other ones, or are we fine with this?
No, that's okay. Don't worry.
But
and so now,
at the beginning of this, when we didn't have a proper setup for this, it was a nightmare to get this backup.
And now we are at the end of Halfdan boss fight. So that's a cutscene at the end of Halfdan boss fight, which means that we just skipped the top of the mountain, Huldr being captured, the airship, and the Halfdan boss fight. And to this day, this is still the biggest skip of the game. And that's the first skip, the first major skip we've found. So yeah, that's huge. That's really, really a huge skip.
But I think, am I correct that the skip at the mountain was found very soon, very early? It's just the fact that we do it from the corner boost that was found later?
Yeah, this is a combination of a lot of techniques. The very first version of that route still used the invasion cable, the invasion wire. And then we avoided going in the mountain by a stomp cancel blink and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a mashup of a lot of techniques. And for this last part, we will also introduce a new tech that also has been found by developers, by speedrunners pretty quickly, which is the tower climb. So basically, as we mentioned, the axe is a portable magnet, but if you use it on a wall, it's possible to just climb that wall. So it's really precise and it's really, really difficult to do. And fortunately, we have, again, those little Mjolnir cancel blink to still maneuver in the air. And here, so Jadron just touched a trigger, which is a checkpoint for the top route, the top floor, sorry. And now we can just go to Galvan. So we just keep the entire Galvan tower. And now we are at the Galvan boss fight. So yeah, we just skipped a lot of stuff. The beginning of the route was pretty similar to the casual route, but then speedrunners just went crazy and yeah, we just basically skip all the mid to late game, basically. Again, just 1 or 2 hit missing. One. I didn't count that. And again, we find our way to the last part of Galvan. And just 1 stomp, and it will be over. And as you can see on the timer, of course, our first run was not perfect, but this run was also not perfect. But we nearly divided the runtime by 2. And GG's for that second run.
Thanks.
And now, before we show the third run, I also want to do a little pause to explain a couple of discoveries that has been made and that will lead to the 2 last runs of today. The first discovery that has been made is that in which order I do that?
I don't know what. Well, the thing that was not possible, but that is possible now, maybe.
Yeah, I think we are going to do that. So, but that's really visual. So maybe we can go back to. So yeah, as a little bit of foreshadowing, we've dropped a couple of hints about maybe, just maybe, skipping the moose. And with speedrunners getting better and better, and most notably understanding more and more Lumina's movement, there was a theoretical route that has been found that could maybe potentially skip the moose. So just a little trick that has been found pretty early, kind of early into the game's lifespan, maybe like in the middle of the first year of Teslagrad 2. I don't remember exactly the date, but we're like at the middle of the year, and at some point we found the moose skip, what we now call officially the moose skip, but back then it was a theory, just a theory. So the theory was, if you are, thank you, Jadron. So here we are at the top of the Viking Tower, and we are at the light bridge that normally gets destroyed, and then you fall, and then you get to the moose. If you remember, you saw that 2 times. So yeah, if you remember, we go here, we fall, and we fight the moose. And now Jadron will do what we found 6 months into the game's lifespan, which is called the moose skip. Hopefully. So basically, we've discovered a little bit like, we did for the 4th skip. We discovered that sliding was absolutely busted and that you can slide on walls, which means that you can slide up this wall and then touch the trigger of the room above. So we just wait for the camera change here, and we save and quit, and we have the trigger here. And this makes us skip the moose, and we are at the first wire that I ask you to remember, So that's the teleporter cutscene. We can activate it. And then we grab that first wire that I asked you to remember. Hey, we are at the top of the 4th skip here. And then we can continue the run. So Jadron will here continue the run from here. And that was found, as I said, basically at the middle of the lifespan of the game. So we are like month 6, and we know this exists. And that's really cool because, oh wow, we have skipped the moves. Oh my god, major time save, right? We were so excited. But now the next question that came into our mind is that we've skipped the moose, but we've also skipped power slide, right? And right now, Jadron don't have power slide because you get it after beating the moose. So now the next question was, is power slide mandatory into the game? Because basically it just gives you a speed boost, right? So if it just gives you a speed boost, but we can still get speed boost with Mjolnir and stuff, we can theoretically kill the moose. Sorry, we can theoretically skip the moose, right? Well, the answer is yes, but no, because we can do the entire game without power slide, but we cannot break these 3 rocks that free Fafnir. And that, for the speedrunning community, that was a heartbreak. It was absolutely devastating because we are this close from skipping the moose, but we cannot because, well, we cannot free Fafnir. We cannot trigger the Fafnir boss fight, and so we cannot progress into the game. If we wanted to free Fafnir, we either need the axe or Mjolnir or the power slide. But all of these items are locked behind, well, Fafnir, so we cannot skip the moves. And that was absolutely heartbreaking. So that was the first discovery I wanted to talk about. So we keep that also in mind, and that will be nearly the last thing I want you to keep in mind, but we have this idea of maybe we can skip the moves, but we need to find a way to free Fafnir if we want to do so. The second thing that was found by Kim, that is actually in the chat right now, is that if you look at the map,
should I go there?
Yeah, do you have all the map? All the map on that?
On the map?
Yeah,
I
want to show. Okay, yeah,
most of it.
Okay, yeah. So, the second thing that we discovered, the speedrun discovered, is that if you take a look at the game in general, we start at the left part of the map, then we reach the mountain, and then we do a whole loop around the entire world just to come back to the mountain and get the axe. So we go, we go across the Galvan Tower, well, first the Viking Tower, the Galvan Tower, and then we reach the top of the mountain just to get the axe. And that's a big loop, you know. That's a lot of travel for seemingly nothing, because on the map it's not really clear that you can think like, hey, why don't you just go from the top of the bottom of the mountain from the to the top of the mountain and get the axe and call it a day, you know? Well, it's not apparent on the map, but there is no way to go from the bottom part, so the Huldr part of the map, to the top part of the map, so the Viking, airship, stuff like that. The devs actually did a really, really great job to prevent us to go from the bottom to the top of the map before getting the axe. And there was actually one way to go from the bottom to the top of the mountain, and that was found by Kim. So maybe you want to show it. Unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't fully work on Jadron's computer. But if you have OmniBlink, and you can reach this part, which is on the bottom part of the mountain, but on the left part. So something we didn't see in the runs. But yeah, thank you. So we are on the far left of the mountain, where we usually you only go there to get like a scroll or two. So Yeah, but Kim discovered that if you come here with Omniblink, you can do some precise boosts. So Kim actually, yeah, like this, and you can do some precise boost and precise blinking, and here the game will just freak out and do stuff. And so it doesn't work on Jadron's computer for reasons we still need to understand. But if you do that on any other computer and save and quit, you will be able to reach. Yeah, literally any other computer. You will be able to save and quit and get to the airship beginning. So you know that part where Huldr got captured by the Viking, and so you have to go on the airship. Well, yeah, you reach exactly that part that Jadron just loaded. You reach that part, but without any item except with the one you have. So you need Omniblink, and if you're on the mountain, it means that you had wire blink. But yeah, basically it's possible to get there really, really early. And that also was discovered like really early in the Teslagrad 2 lifespan. I think Kim found that like 4 or 5 months after the release of the game, maybe even before. And that's a tech we knew existed, but really didn't do much with it for a very, very long time. And it needed just one last discovery before we could get all the pieces of that puzzle together. And that will introduce our third run.
Should I give you the hand then?
Yeah, if you can.
I will just quit the game. I think it would be better.
Yeah. So this will be very experimental because I will now do the last 2 runs of today, and we've tried to set up that, but it was really, really hard to set up. So hopefully it will work. And now you will see my screen. So
yeah, and I can hear the sounds. If someone in chat can confirm that they also hear the sounds, but I think this should be fine.
Did we break something or not? It's good. It's good. Perfect.
Thanks. So do you want me to explain some things while you're doing it, or do you want to keep the explanations?
Yeah, if you... well, I will just... Oops, sorry. I don't have the timer. I didn't activate the timer, so sorry. But yeah, if you want to explain a couple of stuff, go ahead.
Technically, I can put the timer if you want it.
Yeah, if you can put the timer, it will be a little bit late, but that's...
Yeah, I'm starting it and I will try to figure out how to put it on top.
Okay, so first, can I get the jub? Okay, I bonked on that, which is not a good start. And no, I messed up I was not supposed to blink, but I was a little bit short here, so yeah. No jub, we'll only have one last try. But yeah, this route will start pretty much like the others. We'll go to the mountain, but then our goal will be to get Omniblink and then try to do the Kim skip to continue the run. Whoopsies.
If I may also ask to someone in chat, it seems a little bit like staggered. Is it good for you, or?
Yeah, is the visual quality good enough, or because we can also give the hand back to Jadron and he will do the runs. So yeah, if it's too...
So I think...
If it lags too much...
Yeah, from what I see, in OBS it seems to be a bit staggered, and it's saying that the encoder is overloaded. But I think that's on my other screen where I watch the stream seems more or less okay. So I hope it should be fine. I hope maybe not the best quality, but
okay. A little bit of bad movement here.
Thanks for the heads up.
Lumina, please. Lumina, please. Thank you. And so we'll continue to go to the mountain. A little bit low, but not bad. Okay, thank you. And so the beginning of the run will still be the same. But now our goal is to get, I absolutely forgot to do that, is to get OmniBlink as fast as possible. Because remember, we still need OmniBlink, and OmniBlink usually requires to break a rock. And as we saw, to break rocks, we need power slide. And if we have to go power slide, well, what's even the point to try to skip to the top of the mountain if we are already at power slide? So we have to find a way to break the block before OmniBlink without power slide or the axe or anything. And oh boy, we found a way, but
yeah,
you will see.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins.
Why did I didn't get the boost here, so too bad.
Good backup though.
Thank you. As a disclaimer, I didn't manage to do. I didn't do this this route for the longest time because it quickly went dormant after the next discovery. So it won't be the best run ever, unfortunately. Oh, too bad.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Is the sound in sync also with the image? Wow.
Yeah, pulling skip. Let's go.
Very nice.
Okay, I didn't thought I could have it like this first try. So for the moment, it's pretty similar, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. We beat Huldr. And then we get water leak.
Did you? I think you forgot something.
Yeah. No. Since I want to get the shield, I want. Okay. I will get it right now.
Okay.
And so normally you take that waterfall, but I'm not going to do that. Hopefully, I will just come back here and take a little. Oopsies. Okay, I'm bad. Sorry, I will just take a little companion cube, and we're going to go on a journey with our little companion cube here. So my goal is to get my cube, and that's the cube we will use to break the rocks, because little... Oops, no, that's not here. Sorry, that's... Come on. It's what? It's like this. No, don't...
Go to the platform below and do a up cape throw. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you remember the different throws, I'm okay with that. With having a co-pilot.
Yeah. Okay. I will tell you. But yeah, so if I may just ask again to people in chat, is the sound in sync with the video, or because on my end it's not? So I hope.
So now I have to push that. Too bad. So as you can see, these cubes, in the opposite of the one you usually find at Huldr's cave, these cubes floats. And that's good because we need a floating cube, basically.
But don't you just take it out of the blink and throw it?
Not here.
Really?
Usually not here, but if it works, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. If you push it like a little bit, like here, it's good. Like under the end of the. Well, I think it's too far away now, but you know, kind of aligned under the right edge of the. Well, okay. I guess that works like this.
Yeah, that's my primary setup. So.
Okay.
And so the big discovery we did is what I just. Come on. Thank you. Is what I just did. So we discovered that out of water blink, you could grab a cube like I just did, and it allows you to get the cube really high in the air. So we are now going to.
So.
Oops.
Here the setup, if you want, is like you stand next to the right of the pole. Well.
Yeah.
I guess it's even more stylish to juggle like this, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to do the stylish way, to just showcase it. Also because that was my go-to strat, but...
Sure. I mean, this is very cool.
Oh, but now I'm here and I'm screwed. Oh, maybe not. It's not supposed to go at the bottom here, but maybe that's okay? Yeah, that... But I cannot go here, but that's okay. As we said, it's not perfect run. Come on, Lumina. I'm also a little bit rusty, but that's okay. So now we need to get the cube like that. And that's the really tricky part, because remember that if I die here, I have to do all of that again. So, or if I put the cube on the thorns, same thing, I have to do it all over again. So hopefully I won't mess that up. So I think you had a setup here, but...
Yeah, so usually I would like be on the right of the cube. You can push it completely to the left. And then when you grab it, I would push right. And when I'm like at the stage of the waterfall, like at the edge of the waterfall, I would do an upright cape throw.
Okay, so yeah, just to showcase the tech we are talking about is this. So I can grab the cube like this after a water blink. And so you do it like here.
Yeah, when you're at the top of the jump, but you need to push right and to go next to the waterfall and then upright throw.
Okay, I was stupid here, so I lost my shield. No big deal. Okay, sometimes you need to move the cube a little bit.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Did it? Oh no. I heard the sound and I feared it hit out of bounds.
Please, cube. Thank you.
Nice.
And this is the trickiest part. It's an horizontal cape throw, that's it?
So,
I think it is, yeah.
Maybe, but you need to jump into the waterfall and do it. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yes! Nice. Oh my god, first try. Nice. Oh my god, that was the critical part. So now, just have to, I don't remember, but, oh no, okay.
Yeah, yes, it's good from here. I tried it because you can do it with no jump as well.
Okay. And now, we just need to get it, come on that little platform. Oh, come on. So I can just use the trick again, okay? And it's like right here, I think.
Yeah, like when you have the feet in the water, and I think it's the right cape throw.
Perfect. Okay, so that's the little rock. All of that just for this rock. So now I've broken the rock, and I can activate the OmniBlink time trial. And I am so glad I got it first try. You guys have no idea.
That was nice. That was nice. And let's emphasize again that you're not supposed to be able to enter this time trial that soon in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So now, oh my god, I have 60 seconds. Will I do it?
Yeah, I believe in you. You're a speedrunner.
Oh, no can jump again.
Yeah.
But this was a little bit more normal.
Minimap. There's a minimap in this game. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice blink.
It was completely by accident.
I love when I get it in the Red Cloak challenge.
Yeah, it's so good to just blink right here. And as you can see, the cube just disappeared. That's because if you go too far from the cube or if you die, it despawns. So yeah, really, really glad to have that first try. And now we do have Omniblink really early. It's a game. Which means that we can do the Kim skip. But can we... So yeah, just to showcase, usually the fastest way to go at the left side of the mountain is through here.
Maybe
But remember, we don't have anything. We only have Omniblink, Water Blink, and the Dream. So we have to, I think, go here.
Yeah, you have to go through the caves, like... I'm not sure of the exact path, but you have to cross again where that where the grooves are having a nap.
Yep, so... I think it was right here.
Yeah, I think you can go from here. I'm not sure which one is the exact best one, but for sure you can go here.
No, I have to go at the bottom here. So here, this is where, if you remember, we already got in here, but in the opposite direction. And now we can climb up here and reach the left side. Oh,
I was about
sorry.
to say, is this going to be a Deathless Thorns?
Oh, come on. Okay, let's just do it safely.
I mean, I'm impressed. I think I wouldn't blink into the water here.
And now we are on the left side of the mountain. Ah, too bad. But remember, we don't have power slide. Let me just do... Oh,
I think, yeah. Oh, nice one.
that's good. Okay. So every movement here will be a little bit tricky. And now we can kind of do the Kim skip.
That was
And
fast.
save and quit and see the real Kim skip. And now if I save and reload my save file, I am right here at the airship. And from here, remember, I don't have anything. Oops. So here the cutscene is a little bit frozen. Here I just want to, okay. Let's do it like this. I think it was possible to do it in one go, but let's continue. Here, Huldr is waiting for us. And now our goal will be to traverse the mountain without power slide, because we are supposed to get power slide, to have power slide. And we also don't have Mjolnir to have like some big boosts. So we only have the blink, the Omni blink. So that will be really tricky sometimes. But our goal is to get the axe. And this part, whoopsies. Hey, Vikings. Also remember that with power slide, you can slide through Vikings, but I don't have power slide, so I have to slow down a little bit. And this part is the part I am the most concerned about. Too bad. So that's typically the hardest part of this route. Come on. Come on, please, Lumina. Nearly. So yeah, it will take me a couple of tries.
Oh,
Voila.
nice
Oh, sorry. If you hear the double bang, it's a good sign. Like this. Okay,
Nice.
thank you. So it's really, really hard to do, but once you get it, then we jump on the Viking's head to barely grab that. Come on, that ledge. What? Okay. Sorry. So we use. Come on. What am I doing? Thank you. And now we are back at the top of the mountain. But the thing is, so here, if you remember, we could Mjolnir boost and get the axe. The problem is that we don't have Mjolnir. So we have no way to get the axe unless we go to the airship. But what we can do... wait.
You need me to remind you?
Yeah, can you please remind me?
You have to take the wire and make it respawn.
Oh, yeah, that was... okay.
So quit, yeah. And then you need to uplink to the small hole.
Yeah, like this. Okay, so instead of the little trick, now that we have upblink, omniblink, we can kind of do it like this. So this is a strat we cannot do usually because we don't have upblink, so we have to do the crazy strat with Mjolnir, which is, by the way, faster. But now we can just climb like this. But we have a problem. We cannot go to Galvan yet, because if you remember, if you take out your little notes, we have to beat Galvan and the game, we need the axe, but we also need Mjolnir. And so we need to get Mjolnir and then to climb back the Galvan Tower. But if we do that, it will be really, really slow to climb back the Galvan Tower. And in fact, it will be slower than the previous routes. Thankfully, the speedrunners have found a way to go back to Galvan faster than just to climb the tower. And so instead of going directly to Mjolnir, we are going to do a little detour deeper into the mountain. So let's take this wire, and instead of going back to Galvan Tower, I will escape here and go into the mountain to trigger the time trial. So now I can open this, and this is the double jump time trial. And my goal here will be to get Mjolnir during the time trial. So it will be hard. I don't remember the unloading stuff I need to do, so that will be a little bit YOLO.
I'll try to help if I can. I rewatched your explanations recently, so...
Okay, oops. Up to a bad start. So where was it again, the escape?
When you see the small corner, you should escape.
Okay, thank you. I had a doubt. So here, remember that if I die, I respawn. Oh, no way.
Too bad.
Okay. So if I die, I respawn right here. In fact, I intentionally screwed up just to show you where you respawn if you die. How kind I am.
First try.
Okay. That's really bad, but unfortunately, I will be able to make it.
Yeah. You're good.
Anyway.
It's not like this is short on time to do this trick.
Yeah. Fortunately, we will cheat a little bit and we will do a better clip. But yeah.
I mean, we should also give another shout out to Kim here, I think, because he found a way to use this. So not exactly what we're going to show, right? But the fact that we can use that here and.
Oh. Okay.
You have the glitch. Where's the?
Yeah, I don't think you can do it here.
Yes, you can.
I forgot about that.
On the wall on the right, above the Vault Walker, you can do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought about another wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really should have done a run before, but with all the setups problem we had, I couldn't. I apologize.
No worries.
So yeah, I do it on the wall on the right, and then...
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you just need to, like... I don't remember when I tried it, because it was some time ago already now, but I think you can do it, like... there's a way to stick the axe.
Again! Oh my god, I'm so scared of the... Okay, I'm going just to focus a little bit without thinking about what I have to do next. But yeah, as you can see, that shot was not simple. Lumina, please slide, thank you. Come on, come on. That was weird, but okay. But wait, you can do it on the wall on the right with the Vault Walker or the axe?
No, I think just with the axe and the cloak.
Okay.
When I tried. I hope.
So
I'm not completely sure anymore, but I think it's fine.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, nah. I remember I had a setup for that, but I tried to do it, but unfortunately...
Yeah,
this
I think
is...
it was sticking the axe on the left.
Yeah, I tried to do it on the wall on the left, but yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, it was supposed to... it's starting to come back. I think I'm a little bit... Okay. I did upwards blink because I was really not sure. Okay, yeah, that was it. So now...
I think, yeah, that should be good.
Okay, so what was the thing again?
So
I'm just posing.
I think you need to wait for that. Then you have to go, like, stick the axe down and go above on the right. Yeah. To the other room. Yeah. Oh, well, you don't have enough time now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was that, like, you go into this room. You pause. You wait for the room to be completely loaded, I think. And then you try to go to the room on the right. And when the 5 seconds of the loading are done, I think you have to blink diagonal down left.
Okay, thank you. So as you can see, the big problem with that route is that it's really short on time. Come on. Because you are literally on a timer. You speedrun the speedrun, so yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you had to go to the space church afterwards.
Wait. Maybe I need to
No, I think
wait
you're
for the
good.
load. Yeah, I need to wait for the load here.
Yeah, then go to the, yeah. Here also, yeah.
That should be good. Wait.
Oh, you were too much on the right, I think.
Yeah.
You really need to be like on...
between the two screens.
Yeah, yeah.
I blinked by mistake, and I think that was it. Okay, that's the run. Okay, everybody, look at that. Oh my god, are you serious? How did I miss that?
Yeah, it was very fast movements, except for the very last part. But it's still very fast.
Are you serious? Okay, this is the one. Sorry.
We'll cut it out at the editing.
Yeah. This is some Twitch-only content. Only for you. Okay, that's good. I thought I was dead here, so I backed up. Please? Oh my god, please. I'm gonna be short on time. Let me just load that quickly. So while you are pausing... Wait.
Fafnir not happy. Nice.
Quick! No, wait!
It's good, I think.
I don't think so. No, right! Oh, no way. I don't have it.
Too bad.
Yeah, you really need to hear for the sound of the pickup. Otherwise, you don't have it. And here I was like half a second behind.
Sorry, what sound you need to hear to be sure it's good?
I think it's a sound similar to when you get a scroll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one will be the one.
I mean, the previous one was so close.
Yeah. Come on, what the... Oh my god. This will be even closer, but...
Well, good out of bounds. Imagine having to grab the Volt Walker there.
Let's start a little bit. I don't... Maybe... No. Again!
Wow. You get this. You get this.
Okay, no, yeah. I apologize. I should have trained that a little bit more, but... Come on.
Don't. I mean, it's good to see also that it's an interesting thread, but it's hard. And well, I guess we can kind of spoil by the fact that we say that it's the third run out of 4, that maybe we won't be seeing that again. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is still not the current route.
I believe.
Okay.
You have good
9
time.
seconds, that should be good. No way! No way! How did I screw that up? I honestly don't understand what happened here. It's really hard because it's out of bounds.
Were you stuck like by something on the left?
Yeah. Or on the right, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you were a bit too much to the right first, and I don't know.
I think it's about time for try. Yep, that's why I pause. Yeah, I should have explained it a little bit better, but yeah, when you pause, the level. I don't know where the spikes are. I'm a little bit afraid.
I think you might miss it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, this is awful.
Yeah, we're turning the easiest time trial of the game into the hardest.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on. Link into the wire, thank you. Okay, this is the one. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, more balancing.
Okay, 13 seconds, please. Let me just to be sure about my positioning. What? Hey, it's the second time we got here today.
Yeah.
So here I didn't land on the thing, and so my diagonal blink was bad.
Can you post buffer the last blink that you're supposed to do?
You might be able to, but I...
Or do you fall when you do it before blinking?
Actually, I don't know. Technically, the floor disappears, so I guess you fall, but yeah.
No, but Walker is
Come
dead.
on! Oh god. Please, 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 please. Let's wait. So to be sure everything disappears. Why?
Too bad.
Oh my god. Okay. This is getting silly. You guys get the idea. We got it 2 times. If I don't manage to do it quickly, I think I will hack the Mjolnir into my save file and we'll continue the run. Oh, come
I
on.
mean, basically after that, it's just going to Galvan again.
Yeah, in fact, we can close we can just do the last run, in fact, yeah.
But I believe you will get it. Doing my prayer to Jens.
Whoopsies. Axe, please. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, for some reason my axe didn't come out and then it was badly placed. Okay, last attempt and then we'll call it a day and we'll go to the last run. My bad on that. Why is my axe not working? That's weird. But that's okay. Please, be okay. Thank you. But yeah, that's really weird. I cannot throw my axe. Okay, maybe that's it. Please. Please be it. No way. Okay, I think we'll cut it today. You guys have the general idea, and it's getting late. I completely apologize for that, but yeah, I get it 2 times, and after that you take the wire blink, you go to Galvan, and that's the end of the route, like you saw already.
Yeah, I think it's just an excuse so that you can do a proper video about it.
Yeah, probably. But nah, again, I'm so sorry about that. But I need to. We need to continue. So you get the idea. And finally, we are getting to the last run because you've saw me clip through a wall a couple of times. And in fact, it was from the very beginning, it was my plan to really do it 20 times just so you guys realize that, hey, wait, we can clip through walls in Teslagrad too. And that was the last piece of puzzle that came into what we now call the current route. So, yep, it's possible to clip through walls under certain conditions. So you need to have a magnet nearby, be rotated in a certain way. But the general idea is that, yeah, you can blink through walls. And for this last run, that will be the current route. We will show what can we do about the 3 wires that I asked you to remember. And also, if you remember that mouse skip potential, well, that's where all of those little pieces will get together. So
Yeah. Do we want to do a countdown so that I run the timer properly?
Yep. So
Okay.
3, 2, 1, let's go. So the very first element of that run, and it's the first time we will see it today, is that we tried to stay here always in the mountain and to do everything in the mountain first, and it didn't work. So our second solution is to skip the mountain. So basically what we're gonna do is skip Huldr. So let me just try to do the oopsies. The last jab attempt. That's bad, and we won't have any jab today. Which honestly was expected. So from the beta, we knew that it was possible to skip to kind of skip the mountain, because when you are on the village, you know, you go to the left to go to the mountain, and then you go to the right to cross the little pound, and you go to the Viking Tower. But from the beta, we knew it was possible to. Oh, too bad. We knew it was possible to go directly to the Viking Tower without going to the mountain. And the big question was, okay, we can skip wire and water blink, but is it useful? Can we go to the end of the game without water blink? And that's the question we'll try to answer. Spoiler, yes, but it's hard. Because if you remember the 3 wires that I ask you to remember, it's because these 3 wires are usually when the wire blink is mandatory. And so we had to find skips for these 3 wires. So we've already saw the 4th skip, but the problem with the 4th skip is that if we skip moose, we still need to find a skip for the wire. And then we also saw the corner boost, which will be used. And then we'll need to find a skip for the 3rd one. So yeah, a lot of broken things. Oops, I messed that up. Please. Okay. And so the first thing here is that we are going to pray for a boost boost. A boost boost is too bad. Let me just try to showcase it again. So a boost boost is a random boost you can have when you land with a slide. Okay, let me just try it a 3rd time and I will do the backup strats. So it's completely random, it's out of my control. And here it is. And with that boost boost, I can now go here, but I don't have water blink. So I'm in the Viking Tower, we just skipped Huldr, we just skipped all the mountain, and we can now continue, but without the wire blink. And as you can see, yeah, we never got the map, so by default it just shows the scrolls. Yeah, sorry. How was this called again? I'm an any person runner, I don't know this. So let's continue. And from here, it's still the same route, but without wire blink. So here, for example, Jadron went to the left and tried to wire blinked on the wire on the left. But here I don't have water blink, so I have to go there. Then we just kill that little browser.
Wow, nice.
I didn't have to kill that jogger here, but just out of security, oopsies. Just for precaution, you know. That was a little bit scary, but that's okay.
Well, you asked for boost boosts, so the game is giving them, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, skipping the middle block. So you see, I was the first dish, but we have the professional speedrunner here.
Hey, your runs were solid. And mine so far were not really not really good. And so remember that moose skip, well, I'll try to do it. And we will see how we manage to make it a thing. So here, we do the moose skip, but we don't have wire blink. So I cannot activate the wire teleporter because I'm not able to grind it. So I just try to do. Okay, that's quite difficult to do. So I have to focus a little bit. Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, earlier today I've spent, what, 10, 20 minutes trying to learn it. So...
Okay, and the thing is that I have to not trigger the cutscene. Okay, nice. Let's go.
Nice.
Oopsies. And now that we are here, we can save and quit like we did for the fourth skip. And we skipped that first wire that you can now forget. Please, Lumina. Please.
Well, I could tell you that I have a consistent setup for this, but it seems that lately I haven't, so...
Okay, finally. So here, remember, I don't have power slide. Usually you have power slide for that, but I do not. So I have to find ways to...
And if you remember, in my run, I tried to do like this, but after a few attempts, I just activated the wire on the left. Because I did have wire blink. And now the fun begins.
Yeah, remember we still don't have water blink, so we cannot water blink. So yeah, we just do it like that.
Nice.
Oopsies. And now, if you remember, the problem of moose skip was that we didn't have power slide to break the blocks. But then, we've learned that under very specific circumstances, you could clip through walls. And so with these two knowledge together, we can do this. And I'm bad, oh my god!
I was about to say there's been no death to poison so far.
We can do this, escape, and reload the save file. And we are now at Mjolnir. And we effectively skipped Fafnir. So not only we skipped Moose, but in order to be able to skip Moose, we also skip Fafnir, which is really, really fun.
So yeah, basically we skip all the boss fights except for Galvan.
Exactly. This is a no-boss run. Oops. Oh, come on. My bad. So yeah, with a power slide, this setup is a little bit more complicated, but that's okay. I just need to remember to take some oopsies. Take some speed.
You can see the Ori speedrunner there.
Oh yeah, right. We could actually do that, I think.
Dogo is blessing the run.
Oh, are you? Oh yeah, you're hearing the dog. Wait. What am I supposed to do here yet again?
Well, I stomp, but you can do it without it, but
Yeah. Now, so remember, I don't have power slide for this, so have to do some little tricks here. And then some little tricks here. And then we are back to our corner boost, which fortunately is possible even without the power slide. So here, let's do it, and I will just focus a little bit.
Yeah. So in the meantime, let me just say that so as a beginner of the run, if you want to learn the speed run, you can do the moose skip and Fafnir skip already. That's what we were alluding to earlier. And we're very glad to help you if you want to start the run. Just join our Discord and we'll give you the resources, try to help as much as we can. So
then again, we do the backup strat because I wanted to. I really was safe on the blinks. And now this is where the fun begins because we just kept 2 out of the 3 wires I asked you to remember. But then now we need to come back to Galvan Tower. And oh boy! This will be really painful, and I will also focus for that part. But basically, oh yeah, we didn't say anything about that. So there is a glitch in the game, which is called the air jump, which allows the Lumina to basically, with axe and blue cape, allows Lumina to jump in the air, like without even a double jump or whatsoever. So yeah, we are going to absolutely abuse that. Hopefully.
yeah.
But it's really hard. And yeah, we'll see what happens. It will probably take me a couple of tries, and it will be not really visually interesting because we will stare at the sky. But hey, it's a really beautiful sky, so that's great.
It is.
Oh, too bad. Just get a little bit of height before. Oh, no way!
Oh, no!
No effing way! Okay, I really tried to play it safe by slowing down a lot because, yeah. It's a lot of... oopsies.
This was a good one.
It's a lot of... Yeah, but... Wait, I'm... Okay, finally. So let's do it again. I'm not at the right floor, but... Oh, I am. Wait. I'm not where I thought I was, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And now we'll grab that ledge. Wait. That ledge that completely exists, of course. Grab that ledge that also exists, and we are now at Galvan Tower.
It almost looked like a diagonal blink.
What? Come again? And we are, oopsies, we are now at Galvan. Damn, I got the perfect landing during the cutscene. Let's go. And now it's Galvan, but without power slide.
And without wire blink.
And without wire blink, yeah. So if the RNG is not too bad, which is not right now, he will stay low. But if the RNG is like this, I have to get a little bit creative. Oopsies. So yeah, I had to be a little bit creative with corner boosting at air jumps, but yeah, that's okay. And now remember, we don't have power slide, so we'll have to use the axe to boost. Hopefully I don't mess that up.
I have a setup also for that if you need, but...
Can you please... What the hell? Thank you. And time!
GG!
GG's, and that's where the current route is. I'm pretty sure it will still continue to evolve during the next year. But yeah, in 1 year, that's basically what the speedrunners have been up to for Teslagrad 2. So yep, that's it. For the next year, personally, my personal prediction for the next year is that the cube route will make a big return because we'll find a way to get OmniBlink without the time trial, and so we'll be able to Kim skip really fast, to do the Kim skip really rapidly. So for me, my prediction for the 2-year anniversary is that the cube route will be meta. That's my prediction. Do you have a prediction, Jadron?
That's good that you have, taking some risks about this.
Yeah, it's quite risky for...
I don't know about 20%, but what I would wish for the next year, of course, is to, develop even more 20%, but also the other categories, and keep having fun with the game and finding new glitches, because, that's how we progress and we cut time. I think even a couple of months ago, it was crazy to think that we would be doing all of this. So, as you mentioned a few times, I think we have some pieces of the puzzle, and when you get the missing piece, then everything falls together.
Yeah, exactly. That's really the feeling I had personally about Teslagrad speedrunning for a very long time, is that we had all these strats, all these individual strats that we were like, I don't know if that's useful, but hey, we can do that. And then we find stuff and we go back in time to check all the old knowledge. And finally we're like, oh yeah, but now that we can do that, that's relevant. And so we can use that, and everything falls into place, and that's really beautiful. And keep also in mind that,
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and I really want to emphasize the fact that we are two tonight to introduce, to present all of that, to introduce all that little story. But it's really a community effort. I mean, we mentioned the Kim skip, which has been found by Kim, but everybody in the community contribute to where the route is today. And I think everybody find something that has been relevant at some point in the route. You, for example, is behind the clip, the wall clip that enables the moose skip. I think the original moose skip, I found it. Kim was Kim also is the one who found, if I remember correctly, the very first mountain skip. Like 2 days into the game, he was like, "Hey, we can go early into the X like that." I think he was the one who contributed that. Sarge contributed to a lot of stuff also. So yeah, it's really a community effort, and to see where we could bring the game today, thanks to all the community, is absolutely wonderful. And I really hope that throughout the next years, the community will continue to grow, and that we will be able to break the game even more and in all the categories.
Yeah, exactly. And since we're talking about the community, let's also give a shout out to Lester, who's in chat as well and who's joined more recently, but also has already contributed with the Eleanor Out of Bounds, and which led also to all of this crazy stuff with Out of Bounds, and more recently with the work on the Auto Splitter, for instance. So yeah, we love to see the community growing. And also, I wanted to add that these periods when we find new tricks and that everything goes together, they are very exciting. And every day you get new stuff, and like you're waiting for the others to see what you have found and what they would add on top of that. So yeah, those are great times.
Yeah, it was really. I remember the cube route was around Christmas, and it was like the Christmas gift of the community to the community. You know, we were like, "Oh, we have this whole new shiny toy we can play with." Because yeah, also for the cube route, we've found. Here we showcase the new way of clipping through the wall, but the original way of clipping through the wall and getting to Fafnir like that was also found by Kim. And so we really had that new toy for Christmas, and that was really exciting and really fun. And yeah, as you said, every time we improve or somebody understands something, even if it's not a huge groundbreaking tech, but just understanding that how to slide better, how to take corners better, how to get more and more speed. All of these, it's really, really awesome to play with. Yeah, I love that game for all these movement trick. The skill ceiling is really high, and we are so far from it.
Yeah.
But the community is getting better and better. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
my risky take for next year is not as risky as yours. I will say that we will master Jub Jub.
Oh. Yeah, I think for the Jub next year we'll find a setup that goes from the hill and not from the stone thing.
Yeah.
And so it will be way more consistent.
Yeah. Usually when I get it or when I get close to it, it's from the hill, but it's kind of tricky to go in between the rocks to be at the bottom. But yeah, I'm sure we have a lot to find out. And a lot also to play with outside of the main categories also. So yeah.
Yeah, reverse boss Huldr maybe soon.
Yeah, and so yeah, I mean, we are celebrating the first anniversary, but of course, the game is still in infancy, so a lot to come for sure.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So I think I'll probably end the recording now, but if you want, we can still hang up a little bit. But
yeah, I just want to do a final. Yes, yeah, I do have a final word. Final word actually. I want to do a very special and huge shout out to Magic Jadron right here, because doing something for the anniversary of Teslagrad 2 was his original idea, and I wasn't even aware that it was. Well, when he told me, I wasn't aware that the anniversary was approaching, and most importantly, I've not been able to. We had a lot of ideas about what we are going to do, and for some health reasons, I couldn't do my part. And he was really quick to find a way where I could still get involved into all of that. And that's what led to that evening. So thank you a lot, Jadron. It really meant a lot for me to just be able to commentate and even run, even if it was quite difficult for me for reasons you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really glad to be able to have been able to do something, and even if you had to completely scramble your plans, I really thank you for doing so and giving me that opportunity. So thank you. This whole evening was his idea, and he did his best for to make it possible. So thank you a lot, Jadron, for that.
Well, thanks. That means a lot, and I mean, also thank you for joining. And indeed, I know a bit what you're going through, so for still be willing to do something and to participate and even run. And I'm very glad to do more of this stuff now that we kind of master the setting more or less.
Yeah.
And thank you, Jeff. I mean, also for all your contributions, of course, to the community, to this game. And yeah, I'm glad you could be here to present all of this and that we could do something special for this anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
And yeah, now that we can stream the other stream, we could do races or some stuff like that with the other screen on our screen, and that opens up a lot of possibilities for content.
yeah, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
So thanks again, thanks a lot. And if you're watching on YouTube, of course, thanks for watching. Check out
Subscribe to Jadron.
Yeah. So check out the other videos, but also Dioxymore's channel, of course. I will put a link in the description. And yeah, join the Discord to chat with us, discover more about the game. So thanks.